Okay, this is August the 21st, 1976, Oklahoma City. We are beginning a project of translating the set of records that Garland made of his grandmother, Effie Blaine, singing Pawnee songs some 20 years ago. These are metal discs that Garland made, and the first volume is Volume 1, we're going to call it. It contains several records, the first of which, the first record, side 1, is a Pawnee Ghost Dance, sung by Effie Blaine.
Turn the button. Now this song says, Atias, Heweda, there comes Father. And it's a repetition. It says it over and over. Now they're in some parts it's just a tune. And then where it says the words, it is the words that are said are Atis, Diweda, means here comes Father. This is a Ghost Dance song, and it is mostly sung with the tune. In English, it's comparable, like saying tra la 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 or something like that. And in Indian, well, it's expressions. They're not words. They are just sort of expressions. So in this case, there's not very many words. It's just over and over, here comes Father.
Now we're going to play the rest of this song. Garland stopped at a certain point, and now we'll play the rest of it until the second song on this side is reached.
This is the second song, and the words saying Atira, Hewera, Mother is coming. Now, as I said before, also in his first song, it's the same tune, the same words, except that one says Father and the other says Mother. Now, there is one thing in this song. This singer says "Hia," meaning it's an exclamation of surprise that the women used to use. So this song is Effie Blaine's song, and when she dreamed this song, it was a surprise to her that well, let me word this better. In her dream, suddenly it was some element of surprise in there that that the Father was coming towards her, and then the second song, the Mother is coming towards her. This song is the Ghost Dance, and the Ghost Dance, when it first came into the Pawnee tribe, these people had come from years of suppression and oppression and sicknesses. They change areas to live. They were in a very destitute condition, and there was this predominant and under everything this loneliness. And there had been a lot of people died, and these people that remained, they lost all these loved ones, and when they danced Ghost Dance, sometimes people had visions, and they saw the people that had died, and they saw that they are happy. They are where life begins. They are in heaven. We are still living here, but we want to live, and no matter how hard it is and how difficult, life is precious. So these two thoughts were predominantly in the Pawnee minds, and the government was trying to encourage them to work their land, very little encouragement to go to school, just enough encouragement to take them away from their homes for hundreds of miles and keep them there for a bit. And when they came home, they couldn't talk Indian too well, and there was this big gap of communications with their families. They talked English, the old people talked Pawnee, and they had to relearn almost everything. And in this case, Effie Blaine had this vision, and as the song says, "Here comes Father." The next one says, "Here comes Mother." Her vision brought her to the realization suddenly that reverence and just as white people sometimes experience Christianity, and they find a great deal of happiness when they say, "I was saved. I was saved by Jesus Christ. I found Jesus Christ when I was out in the field," or "I found Jesus Christ when I was down on the streets, down and out," or "I found Jesus Christ when I was whatever they were doing. This is a great revelation for them. Well, the Pawnees, all people go through a phase like this. In this case, the Pawnees, Christianity was at Pawnee, but the Pawnees had not embraced it fully as a religion. They said that, well, that's a white man's religion. If this is the way they want to worship, that is good. That belongs to them. We search God. We want to search for that little bit of vision that He can give us. This will be a great compassion that God will show on for us. If we could just have a little vision. Okay, in this case, Effie suddenly became aware from experiences that she had gone through, and suddenly, she found God. And when the song, it was when she awoke, it was a song in her mind. "Here comes Father," meaning the Son, here, meaning that's a word of surprise. So this is like saying, well, all my life I've known the sun. I've seen the sunset, and I've seen it come up all my life. And suddenly, there's the sun. How wonderful it is that God had put a sun up there where it could bring warmth to us, and it could make things. We could see things, and we could. It could make rain, and it could warm things, and all those good things that people get from the sun. And suddenly, well, there it was. She'd found God, and life had a different meaning for her, of the fullness. Then, at the same time, then she thought a little further, and here comes Mother, meaning the moon. Here comes Mother. Here, and there's Mother. I've seen the moon whenever it comes out. I've seen it at night. I've seen it in the daytime, and there it is. And this is the guide for the female. This is the guidance for the female, referring to their monthly cycle of menstrual periods, that Indian women went strictly by the moon. And this suddenly meant something for her. The creation of life. The female is the one that bears children, and this is where life goes on, and all these suddenly in her mind, all these wonderful things suddenly have a big meaning of reverence to her. So this is how these two songs were born.
This is side 2 of record 1 in the record album 1. The title of this song, sung by Effie Blaine, will be given by Garland in Pawnee.
That's the
first song. Okay, now we'll play it all the way through.
I will now sing this song that my grandmother Effie Blaine just sang. Each of these songs are warrior songs, and each dance, the songs have their own peculiar expressions. That is the greater part of the song. Then there'll be a line, sometimes two, that will be words. Then the rest of the lines will be these expressions. You can hear a song, and when they start the expressions, you immediately know what type of warrior song that it is. And these expressions, the way they are, the expressions and the way they are the way you say them, I guess, is the best way to say it. The way they come out, this gives, I guess you might say, credence to that type of song. The attitudes towards that particular dance and that particular song comes out in these expressions that are manly, I guess you might. Maybe it's one of the things that I might say. It's when a man sings a song and they don't come out with that strong, sometimes strong verbal audibility, well, it just takes something away from the song. It just, sometimes those old men used to say, you sound like you don't mean it when you're singing it. So it's not how hard you could sing. It's not how well your voice sounds. It's the peculiar way that these expressions come out. Sometimes in a choppy form, sometimes in a long, strong sound. I'll now sing this song, and I will say these are the expressions. Then, when I come to that part of the song where the words are, then I will say words. If I could keep up the tune. You ain't no way no, honey. You ain't no way no, hello, honey. Yeah, no, yeah. Could a horse say that they walk or so? Scar a Duke Stowaway. You ain't no way no, hello, honey. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, now. That was the song, expressions, and also the words. Now here are the expressions. You ain't no way no, honey. You ain't no way no, hello, honey. Yeah, no, yeah. The words. Could a horse say that they walk or so? Gotta stowaway. Expressions. Also, in some of these warrior songs, the ending is always held up and then suddenly cut. This also has a significance. Maybe it might be best that this is told when later on in some of our writings of these songs. The words to this song is, old man is saying, I am not among them.
You want to take those parts.
Kudahus is old man. Now, in the when you say old man, you say kudahus. Now, when it's used in a song, sometimes when it's used in a song, you say, to make the cadence come out, or rather maybe in a sort of a poetic form, you say kurahusi. Now in this case it's kurahusi. Rutiwaku is he is saying, and in this case it says Rutiwaku sura. He is saying. Kara atukstawe. I am not among them. I am not with them. It is a form that is peculiar to our language. It's sort of asking a question. So, when this old man sees the warriors leaving, and this is particularly belonging to the society in which he belonged, and he's standing there, and he's an old man now. His days are over, and these men come by, and they are singing. These old men are singing different kinds of different songs for these young men that are leaving. So this old man is singing, and it's just like saying, old man is saying, am I not among them? He can't believe that he has grown old and can't contribute anymore. And he says, I am not among them. Or, am I not among them? It has connotations of loneliness, a melancholy, not belonging anymore, sort of going past. And these younger men, when they hear these old men singing, well, it gives them a real strong, profound a motivation that don't seem to be. Sometimes it's not a real, as white people understand, a 4/4 time music that when soldiers are marching, well, they get everybody, this music goes to playing, and these bands go to playing, and you got that 4/4 time march music, and then you see these young men pick up, and really step it off. Among the Indians, in some cases, in this case, the songs were sort of a melancholy. The men leaving, it stayed with them. It stayed with them after a long time. They could still, when they think of that, those old men standing there singing, this deep motivation they had, they could just, you might say, recall it. And when they need it, they think about these things, and they get that spirit, that they bring that low-lying motivation back, and it give them a purpose. The expressions. the words. Kura hose rute wa kusura kara atuk stawe. Expressions.